What do you think of when you think of a trial lawyer? Usually we think of people that are confident speakers or eloquent speakers, right? Like the people that we see on TV. Well, let me tell you, you're looking at a trial lawyer who's been a trial lawyer for almost 25 years, and I have genuinely struggled with public speaking. Good morning, everyone. My name is Jacob George, and I'm a trial lawyer. I'm also a Toastmaster. I've been a member here for almost a year, and I've managed to dodge giving my first speech until today. And that was intentional. In fact, I had a dream last night that I was somewhere else and was not here at this meeting, which should give you enough of a hint of why it's a year. But my journey starts here today. I'm going to be a better public speaker. With practice, perseverance, and all of your guidance, I will be a better public speaker. A little bit about myself. I was born in India in 1970. I have an elder brother and sister. My parents moved us here to the United States in 1980 when I was 10 years old. I grew up in Chicago and then Los Angeles. I went to UCLA and studied political science and history. I studied abroad in Mexico and India. I did some graduate work at UC Berkeley, and I focused my field work in social hierarchies. Now, some of you are wondering, what is social hierarchy? It's how people create divisions within our society. And it can be done on the basis of class, it can be done on the basis of capital, it can be done on the basis of gender, race, ethnicity, religion. Just about any category can cause divisions in society. What I realized in my studies also was that every society on this planet has hierarchy, has division. And when I left Berkeley, what I realized I wanted to do was work with people at the bottom of these hierarchies. It became my why for what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. So after Berkeley, I went to Loyola Law School, got a law degree, and started practicing as an employment lawyer. And today, I continue to practice as an employment lawyer. I represent people that have been terminated from work wrongfully. I represent people that have been retaliated against. I represent people that have been discriminated against. Any kind of wrongful activity that's taken by the employer against the employee, I represent those people. Which is what brings me here to Toastmasters. I want to be a better public speaker so that I can advocate for these people in a better fashion. So I have two goals at Toastmasters. My first goal is that I want to be a more confident speaker. I want to be someone that can not fear the idea of public speaking. I think with practice, perseverance, and all of your wise counsel, I will get there. The second goal I have is a bit more complicated. I want to be persuasive as a speaker. And what does this mean to be persuasive as a speaker? In my business, being persuasive means you have to be able to communicate loss. And communicate loss in a way where people will help you. And that's not easy to do. And I'll give you some examples. If someone loses their job or if someone loses their home because they lost their job, or they are forced to leave work because they're being sexually harassed, or if they're retaliated against because they complained about something that was some funny business at the company, or let's say they got sick or they got pregnant and their boss decides to fire them. How do you ask people to help you when this happens? It's not as easy as you think. With a show of hands, let me see how many of you think that having people sympathize with your client's situation or your situation will allow for them to help you. Show me how many of you think sympathy will do it. So a few of you agree, okay. Well, I can tell you, sympathy doesn't work. Okay, studies have shown, and in fact, my practice has shown that sympathy doesn't work. All sympathy is just pity. Pity that people feel for you. And oftentimes, it's actually relief that they feel that they're not having the same problems you're having. So that doesn't do it. You have to have people empathize with you. Meaning, you have to make them feel the problem or the pain or the suffering that your client is experiencing. You have to have them get into the client's shoes. And that's not easy to do. So, I want to be a better public speaker because I want to be able to communicate and be able to have people empathize with the people that I'm advocating for. So I want to be a Toastmaster. I want to be a member in this club, and I want to be a better public speaker. I want to be someone that is confident. I want to be someone that's persuasive. And I think with perseverance and with hard work and with practice and your guidance and prayers, I will become a better public speaker and a better advocate for the people that really need my help. Thank you.